are going to cover in this semester in the computer graphics. Okay. So, how are you all students? First, tell me. Hmm? All are healthy. Okay, fine. Your family members, all are fine. Good, good. Nice to see. Good, good students. Stay healthy, eat healthy, okay, and be happy. Okay, so student, as you know, I am going to teach you computer graphics and animations. So I just want to discuss the syllabus about the computer graphics, what we are going to do. Ankita, I am good. I am fine. My family members are also fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. By the way, tell me you all, how was your exam, ESC exam?
Ma'am, the exam was very good.
Good. So, how much marks you are expecting, Sanjay?
Ma'am, not expecting anything. I just attempted everything. Now rest all up to you. How the
Okay,
paper is
okay.
getting checked.
Good. What about others? Little lengthy. Okay. See, as you know, this OS was a theoretical, but yeah, it was lengthy. But you had to write. I think some students they have written very properly according to the marks, and I have given them marks properly. And but some students they have written anything means something means which is not relevant to that particular question. Right. So it was really quite difficult for me to check to assess the paper. मीन्स दिमाग में जो भी आया लिख देने का बस related to that particular topic. No, it is not done. But almost students have they are having good marks in OS. Okay, so students, I'm just sharing my screen for the syllabus. I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so as you know, this is the elective one subjects, and in this, these are the course outcomes where we are going to complete the different types of algorithms which we are going to cover, how we are going to draw the lines, circles, ellipses, and so on, the different types of shapes. Right. So for that we have some algorithm. Based on that algorithm, you need to solve some sums. So it is not totally theoretical. Some part is theory and some part is problematic. Okay. So based on the algorithm, I will give some problems so that you can solve that algorithm. You can implement that problems into the algorithms. Okay, then apply transformation techniques to 2D and 3D objects. So there are different types of objects which we will learn in this computer graphics 2D, two dimension and three dimension, and apply concept of graphics and animation and on real world scenarios. See, whatever you are saying in the on the monitor. Okay, so how it is going to display, how it is going to visible on to the users or the viewers, so how they are going to draw that objects, how it is going to animate. Okay? And so you can see these are the course contents. So first we have the introduction part, right? Overview of graphics system, different introduction of various graphics devices, raster scan display processor, graphics software, coordinate representation, graphics functions, software standards. So I hope some student they might have computer graphics in the graduation. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think you all have completed all these contents. Huh? And then actually these are it is the computer graphics having the different types of applications. So we where we can implement these graphics, right? Like computer art and a computer aided drawing like different types of designings, or in the civil department or the mechanical department, whatever the drawings are there, that is based on that can be done in the computer graphics applications. Then the presentation graphics, where you are going to use the bar charts, different types of charts. So whatever the things you can see on the monitor, it is based on the computer graphics. Without computer graphics, we cannot do any of the work. Then for entertainment, so like the entertainment, you are playing the games. Okay, so that games are also designed in the computer graphics using the different types of languages, right? Then the education, so in the education you can see, in the education you are using different types of yeah, uh, means graphics, computer graphics, educational models, right? Nowadays we are having the virtual modes, and in the virtual mode we can use the different types of models, where we can show the students ki how the work is going on, and for the training. So if you are having some different types of training, not here like when you are doing the going for the job, so they are using this computer graphics as a training purpose. Then for the visualization, right? So in this, how you are going to visualize the things, right? So that is also included in the computer graphics. Then image processing and machine drawing, so many things are there where we can use the computer graphics. So it is up to your mind how the students are going to mold themselves using the computer graphics. And so using the computer graphics also, we can go forward with the robotics. And so these are the things where the robot can recognize the object, how it is going to recognize the object, when, and how it is making the how the robotics is using the different algorithms. So these are the things are there in the AI also, the artificial intelligence. Then you can see here that in the second chapter we have the output primitives. So in this output primitives we will see points, lines, how the point is going to be displayed on the monitor, how the drawing line is going to draw, then drawing algorithm, line drawing algorithm, loading the frame for buffer, line functions, circle generation. So actually there are different types of algorithms are there for generating these objects, right? So using this algorithm, we will solve the problems. Okay, and we will see how it is going to display on the system. But actually we don't have lab. But if you want to execute the algorithm after implementing the problems, so you can execute. But we don't have lab, right? Using the C language, because you can see here we need prerequisites. You should have C language, knowledge of C language. So I hope you all know about the C language, basic C language, where you can implement these algorithms. So after using these algorithm, and when you are going to implement into the C language, then you will come to, after execution you will get the output of the point, line, circle, curve, then oval, ellipse, like this, right? And when here you can see the filled area primitive. So how to fill the area we have to fill. So there are different types of techniques are there, where we can fill the particular object or any color you can fill. Just like when we are using the simple, I'm taking the example of the paint, MS Paint. So when you are going to draw the circle, so how the circle is going to draw, which algorithm is running behind the system, and when we are going to fill the particular color, so how the color is going to fill. So different techniques being used, fill area functions, attributes of output primitives, so many things, right? And and we have the two-dimensional geometric transformation. So in this, we can use the two-dimensional functions. Through this, we how the object is going to transform from one place to the another place, and how the object is going to resize, whether it is small, decreasing the size or increasing the size. It depends, right? And and how the object is going to distort, right? So different thing, because when we are talking about the simple ball, so when you are going to draw, when you are going to design any game, so when the ball is full of air, so it is in a circle form. When there is no air, so how what is the distortion of that particular object, right? So that we will see how we are going to represent, because as a real in the real world, we are human beings, so we know, yes, no, there is a no air in the ball, so now that it has been distorted, now the shape is changed, right? Maybe it is a curve, or something like that, right? So but in the system, how we are going to represent, and we have to make the system to know कि this is the particular shape which we are going to represent and which we want to show to the others, right? So here we are going to use the algorithms. Then we have the two-dimensional viewing. So in this, which part should be viewed to the user, to the or to the audience, right? So as you know, when there is a some movies, right? So which part they have to show, they are focusing that much only, right? So that it will be more effectively visible to the user, to the audience, right? So there we are, there they use the viewing pipelines, viewing coordinate reference frame, two-dimensional viewing functions, point clipping. So here also which part we are going to clip. So whether it is a point or line or polygon or curve, so or text. Okay, so for these we have the algorithms. So we will see how we will clip the particular things which we have, like point, line, or anything. Then structures and hierarchical modeling. So structure and hierarchical modeling, we can say structure concept, editing structure, basic modeling concept, hierarchical modeling. This is actually small theoretical part, right? And we have the GUI and interactive input methods, like uh, how the picture is going to be constructed, what is the reality, how visual virtual reality, right? How it is going to see. There are so many things which which is not existing in a reality. So that we have to show in the virtual, like uh, there are so many movies are there where we can see ki, some in the mainly in the conferences, in big companies, they are using the virtual reality with virtual things to show the models, right? Like if I want to show the solar system, so it is showing the solar system, yes, and so that it will be visible to the students, and the student will recognize ki, this is the work is going on in the solar system. Then after two dimensional, we have the three dimensional concept. right? So in the how the object is will be visible in the three dimensional. In this we have where we will be completing the parallel projection, perspective projection, depth queuing, visible line and surface identification, the surface rendering and three dimensional touch away views. So basically, what happened now, students? Whatever the object we are seeing in the real world, okay. So it depends कि आप किस position से देख रहे हो. Okay, suppose if you are looking the triangle, so if I'm seeing, I can see this triangle from the front, so it will look like a triangle only, right? But when you are just moving yourself towards the left or right, okay, so that you will come to know that there is some more angles are there. Okay. So that angles which we have to recognize, we can, as a human being we can recognize, but we are going to implement it to the algorithm so that the other person can see and they can recognize into the system. Right. So these are the concept. These are the different dimensions are there on the objects that we will do it. Then three-dimensional object representation. So in this, there are different types of curves, or like we have the Bezier curve and the surface B-spline surface curve. So different types of curves are there. So actually, what happened? We have the monitor, and then monitor is having the small pixels. So if pixels are nothing, it is a small unit of the monitor. Okay, so when we are going to draw any of the object, or how it is going to draw, because pixels are in a vertical format or the horizontal format, right? Okay, so when we want to draw any of the curve, so how it is going to draw, and which part should be cut, and how it is going to take the curve or turn, so that we can see like a curve. So that representation will be also there in the three-dimensional object. Then we have the visible surface detection method. So in the back phase detection, depth buffer method, depth sorting method, OCT tree method. So this is the different visibility methods are there, which we will do it afterwards. Then we have the illumination model and surface rendering method. So how we are going to render the surface. So and uh, these are the algorithm which we will use in the computer animation. So how the animation is going on, or how the movie or video, if you are playing any videos, so how the videos are going to capture, and how it is going to run, and what is the method behind the animation. So and how we will do the morphing. So there are nowadays there are so many things have been implemented into the computer graphics, and there are so many courses in the computer graphics where you can make your career. Okay, like one thing is arena animation. This is the institute where they say they teach you the advanced animation, and in the emulator, and how to design the games, right? And so many things, right? You can do it on the computer graphics. So in this, I will give you the tutorial. We don't have actually tutorial, but as an assignment, I will give you the tutorials where you will be having some problems based on the algorithm that you need to solve and submit it, like in a OS you have done, right? So that I will give you after teaching the algorithm. I will give you some problems. Right? Okay. And in this, you can refer this book, M. Pauline Baker. It is a good book. On Donald M. Pauline Baker, first reference book. Right? So in this, you will get each and everything, whatever you want in this photographies. Right? Anything else, student? Do you want to ask me? Because today I'm not going to start the introduction. Next lecture, from next lecture, I will start. And please, I'm not going to share this syllabus. You can ask to Nikhil sir or Pandit ma'am so that they can they can share the latest one syllabus, right?
Ma'am, do we have lab sessions for this subject?
No, no, we don't have lab session.
Okay, so we are going to have just one EAC theory exam for this, right?
MST and ESC.
Yeah, MST and EAC. Okay.
Yeah, and you will be having some assignments.
Yeah.
Hmm? But for elective 2 you have a lab session.
For IoT.
Yes, for IoT and multimedia, whatever the subjects you are
Okay,
opting
ma'am, but
for that.
for IoT, how would we give taking practicals? Because we don't have Raspberry Pi. We cannot have Raspberry Pi at my home.
Yes, that is a problem which I am finding, and we will find some solution. Now I have not think of think on this what we can do for the IoT practical, but we need if I'll get some emulator or simulator, so I'll give you the link for that.
Okay, ma'am.
And if it is possible, we will make the group of five students. If it is possible for any one student to bring the kit, whether it is a Arduino or Raspberry Pi, so that you can execute a small programs like environmental based sensors, water based sensor, moisture, like temperature, and so many things, right? So let's see what we can do for this.
Okay, ma'am. We will discuss it in IoT sessions only.
Yes. If you have some more queries, you can ask me. And only 20 students have joined. Please just let me take your attendance for first day. Aaron, Aaron DeCosta,
Yes, ma'am.
Ankita Patil,
Yes, ma'am.
Bharat Agrawal,
Yes, ma'am. It's Bharat.
Bhavika,
Yes, ma'am.
Jitesh,
Present, ma'am.
Hemant,
Yes, ma'am.
Kannad,
Present, ma'am.
Kunal. Hello, Kunal. Megha,
Present, ma'am.
Mohit,
Present, ma'am.
Yoshi,
Yes, ma'am.
Safar,
Yes, ma'am.
Sanjay,
Present, ma'am.
Suyash,
Present, ma'am.
Tejashri,
Yes, ma'am.
Ujjay,
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnav,
Present, ma'am.
Vipul, Yash,
Present.
Yash, Yash
Present,
Kulkarni.
ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Yes, Kunal, I could not hear you properly, but I saw.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay, so tell me one thing, till which day I will come to know ki how many students are there in the computer graphics? Did you get any deadline?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, I actually created groups for all the. We have created all groups for all the subjects. So currently, only for 45 students have joined the respective groups. So we know the data of only 45 students, 46 students.
Oh, okay.
So we are not aware about when will we get the data of them. The other people.
And this time also do you have mini project?
So yes, ma'am.
And student, you can do one thing. Whatever the algorithm we will do it in the lecture, you can implement afterwards. If you want to implement, but if you will implement it, will good for you. Right? And I hope you all have submitted the operating system assignments, right? Because there are still some students those who have not submitted the assignment, like Aman Sawant, Muzammil. I can understand Muzammil and okay, 5 students. Aman Sawant has not submitted. Suyash and Vaishnav Pandey, you also have not submitted your OS assignment. And today I'm going to evaluate each and everything. Then afterwards I'm not going to consider anything. Hmm? This is the assignment number. Assignment number 7. And those who are not submitting directly, I'll put 0. Assignment 7. Assignment 6. Aman Sawant, you have not submitted. Assignment 5. Again Aman Sawant. Nowadays we are busy with your result declaration and for assessment and evaluating each and everything, PA, labs, practicals, and so on. Tripti Salian, you have not submitted the assignment number 4. Omkar, Omkar Katakun, you have not submitted assignment 3. I'll make the list
Ma'am,
and
actually, Omkar
forward it.
Katak, ma'am, Omkar Katak don't had some family problems some week
Ha
earlier.
ha ha. Yes, yes, he spoke to me.
Yeah,
He told me
I'll
about.
contact him and inform him about this.
What I will do, I will make one list, those who have not submitted, and I will forward it to you. Accordingly, today only you're supposed to submit all this assignment. Okay, please, Sanjay, convey my message to all.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, can you
otherwise,
repeat who are those people again?
Sanjay, I'll make the list and I will forward it to you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, so that it will be more easy to contact with the other student.
Yes.
Apart from Muzammil, Tazi, and the, Vandit, Vandit sir,
Vandit sir.
who is passed away. So, apart from these two, other they have to submit. If they are having some problem, they can contact me personally.
Yes.
And even practicals also, OS practicals not submitted some students. Practical 1, OS practical 1, 32 students have not submitted. What is this? Sorry. Okay, this is for batch 1. Right. Okay, students, so that's enough for today. Okay, and if you have some query, you can ask me, and we will start our lectures or from the introduction from the next lecture. Okay, student. Chalo, bye, students.